Eskimi is a mobile-first flirting and social network. And our growth, I guess, the reason it went viral across Africa is it delivers a basic human need in a basic way across mobile phones, which are fairly ubiquitous.
The website attracts 10,000 new users from Nigeria every day. How do you drive people to the site? What are you doing to bring in these new numbers?
Well, most of the people that join Eskimi join based on friend recommendations. It is a social site, so there are a lot of recommendations, and across platforms like Facebook and Twitter. In terms of advertising, we actually have been doing a lot of essentially what we call branded integration, so where we work with brands to put brands within our function.
Now, you mentioned a little bit about advertising, and that definitely must make up some of your revenue, but what can you tell us in terms of value? What is Eskimi worth?
I can't really go into specifics. What I can say is that we do offer an extremely rich advertising offering to our potential clients. In terms of who our people are, I mean, it's the youth and the mass market of Nigeria. Our growth has been amongst those people. They've really kind of driven the growth. So it's not your BlackBerry using crowd. It's your crowd that use simpler phones. So yeah, it's really where the future is, basically.
In terms of strategy, what are your plans for Africa, and what can we expect to see in 2012 and beyond?
Well, we're very interested in the mobile money, mobile banking space. We're also interested in the FMCG space, fast-moving consumer goods. We do a research offering as well, because as you probably well know, getting reliable research in African youth is a very difficult thing. And we will also be appealing through popular culture to music and so on and so forth.
Now, I understand that the technical aspects of Eskimi work from Lithuania and not in Nigeria. What is the reason for this? Is it an infrastructure problem?
There are challenges. There are the obvious infrastructure challenges. But I think it's also important to say that there's an extremely vibrant ecosystem running in Nigeria as well. There's a lot of young people, there's a lot of innovation. There could be more, obviously. There are things like the Co-Creation Hub in Lagos. There's a Techloy Hub in Lekki. There's various places in Abuja and Kano and so on and so forth. And this is obviously things that government could do more to create more access to, broadband and electricity and best practice and so on.
One final question: who are your greatest competitors in the Nigerian market?
Obvious ones like Mixit. Facebook is a social network, but these things we all cover different niches. So we have a young population, we have a population that is technologically intuitive and is hungry for information, is hungry to connect with the outside world. And that's essentially what it does. I mean, the majority of people in this country don't have laptops and so on and so on and so forth. So they access the internet through their phones. And more as data charges come down, I'm sure you've had people on here talk about Main One and all the other infrastructure cables that are coming. As data charges come down, you have a lot more activity. And the market will get much more used to it as a value-add proposition.